Welcome to Book Solid, the home service growth podcast. Helping service businesses capture more calls, respond faster to leads, and turn more opportunities into book jobs.
Picture this. Tech shows up for what should be a straightforward AC capacitor swap. Customer paid $750 for the visit, the diagnosis was right, but the truck didn't have the right capacitor. Tech drives back to the supplier, 3 hours of wasted time, a grumpy customer, and by the way, margin that just evaporated. That $25 capacitor turned into a $750 problem. I've seen it too many times, and it's not about bad luck. It's process.
Here's the issue. Missing parts don't just cost a trip. They eat tech hours, they kill trust, and they bury your profitable days in paperwork and unhappy follow-ups. Every rollback is invisible margin leakage and a slow leak on your customer experience. If you run dispatch or manage crews, this is the low-hanging fruit most shops ignore.
So the core idea today is simple and repeatable. Confirm the likely part before you dispatch. I call it the parts first intake. It's a 3-step ritual that either fits into the dispatch call or a 60-90-second tech handshake at the door. Step 1, a tight qualifier to surface the likely part. Step 2, a 3-photo part snap to confirm what's on site. Step 3, a rapid supplier check, either a one-tap SMS or a 60-second scripted call to confirm availability and ETA before the tech leaves. Small steps, big wins.
Not every job needs this. Start with high return categories where parts are predictable. Toilet valves and flappers, faucet cartridges, common HVAC capacitors, ignition assemblies on furnaces. Exclude complex installs, jobs with unknown OEMs, or projects where you'll definitely need measurements or full teardown. The contrarian piece here, don't try to blanket apply this to everything. Be surgical. Pilot where the return trip rate already bites you.
Okay, hands-on. Dispatcher script. Verbatim lines you can use. Start tight. Quick question to help my tech be ready. Does the problem happen when the fixture starts or after it's been running a while? That helps you differentiate failures and spot capacitors or thermostats. Then, can you describe what you saw? Is there buzzing, water dripping, or a visible leak? If they say water, follow with, do you see a cartridge or a loose stem when you look under the handle? Finally, a time-first micro-commitment. I can hold a 2-hour window this afternoon while I confirm the part. Does that work for you? Short, specific, and keeps the customer in the loop.
The 3-photo part snap. 3 pictures, no excuses. Photo 1, close-up of the part itself or where you think the part is. Photo 2, the surrounding assembly, so the team sees the orientation and fittings. Photo 3, the equipment tag or model plate. That last one is gold. Dispatcher line for consent. Can I have you snap 3 quick photos, a close shot of the part, the surrounding area, and the model tag? I'll send them to the tag and check stock before we leave. Keep it under 30 seconds. Insist on the 3 photos. Low-quality single shots create false confidence.
Now the supplier quick check. Pick one of 2 low-effort workflows. Option A, one-tap SMS to a vetted supplier. Your SMS template, hey, this is company. Need 1X, part description, for equipment model. Can you confirm SKU, availability, ETA, and price? Reply with yes, SKU, ETA, price. That gets structured replies. Option B, a 60-second scripted call. Hi, this is name from company. I need to confirm availability on part for model. Can you tell me SKU, in-stock quantity, ETA if not in stock, and price? Ask specifically for SKU and ETA, and hang up with the micro-commitment. If it's available, hold one for us on card ending XXXX for pickup. Quick, focused, and avoid small talk.
On the tech side, checklist on arrival, verify the 3 photos match the part you're looking at, test or confirm the failed component when safe, note any substitutions, and take a confirmation photo with the replacement part and the original tag. If the part isn't a match, fallback rule, don't attempt improvised swaps unless the substitution is pre-approved in your parts policy. If supplier ETA is beyond your service window, rebook with customer consent and explain the part's ETA. Transparency prevents angry callbacks.
Run a tight pilot, 7 days. Pick a single job category and 2 dispatchers or 1 dispatcher and 1 crew.
Aim for 30 to 50 job attempts in the week. That gives you signal without overcommitting. Daily log fields, job ID, customer, job type, part suspected, 3 photo received yes/no, supplier response, SMS or call, availability, yes/no, ETA, first visit fix, yes/no, return trip reason, if any, and time on intake. Stop-go thresholds if intake time jumps above 90 seconds on average, or if supplier availability is under 60% for the pilot category, pause and tweak. KPIs to watch: return trip rate, aim to drop this by at least 20% in week 1, first visit fix percentage, target plus 15 points, parts match rate, percent of suspected parts that were correct, and incremental revenue per tech day from recovered jobs. Track intake time too. The goal is better first fixes without killing dispatch capacity. If your return trip rate is 10 to 15% today, a disciplined parts first pilot should cut that materially and protect margin.
Training and role play. 10-minute dispatcher drill. 3 rounds. Round 1, run the qualifier questions until they sound natural. Round 2, practice getting the 3 photos in under 30 seconds. Round 3, practice the one-tap SMS and reading a supplier reply aloud. Then a 60-second call role play you can use now. Dispatcher says, "Hi, this is Sam from Clearflow. I'm confirming availability on a 35 microfarad 440 VAC Train XR15 model. SKU." Supplier replies, "Dispatcher, can you confirm ETA if not in stock and price?" Close with, "Please hold 1 on card ending 3456. Quick, repeatable, and measurable."
A few practical notes before we wrap. Keep a vetted supplier list with SLA expectations for the pilot. Gamify early wins. A simple scoreboard for first visit fixes gets buy-in. And don't over-apply the routine. Keep it surgical. This isn't a new team or a bigger tech payroll. It's smarter intake that protects the work you already win. If you want a ready-to-run package, head to profitpulse.biz and download the Parts First checklist and pilot tracker. It's the exact checklist I use with shops to run a clean 7-day test. Do the pilot, track the numbers, celebrate the first week you drop return trips. Simple systems reclaim real revenue. Turn more calls into booked jobs.